Marbella. Situated on the Costa del Sol, is a beautiful Spanish city lying on the Mediterranean and is the perfect weekend trip from Malaga city, especially if you're wondering where to go during your trip to Andalusia, Spain. Most people who come here flock to Puerto Banus, known for its glamour, parties, glitz and glam. But I wanted to explore and show you the more humble, culturally rich side which has so much more to offer. Let's dive into the 20 things that you should not miss out on when visiting. Let's start off with the question. Did you know that Marbella has one of the best preserved old towns in all of Andalusia? It was personally my favorite place in the city. So beautiful, cozy and vibrant. You will love walking through the whitewashed labyrinth-like streets, stumbling upon cute cafes, soaking in the smells of the jasmine and orange blossoms, and checking out stunning artwork not only found in shops, but also worked into the walls of the streets. It is a small but charming neighborhood with many hidden secrets too. Right at the heart of the old town is the Plaza de los Naranjos, translated to the Orange Square, and is one of the liveliest and most emblematic sights to be found here. It is lined up with beautiful Castilian Renaissance architecture and filled with numerous open-air cafes and restaurants. It seems that at the end of the 15th century, right after the Spanish reconquest, authorities decided to follow the trend of other Spanish towns and demolish some of the whitewashed structures to build a nice open space where residents could gather to socialize and participate in various activities. If you haven't had your breakfast yet and you want to do it the Spanish way, then look for the historic Churreria Ramon. It was founded by Ramon Navas in 1941 as the first churro stall in the city and is now run by his son Pepe Navas. When doing some research online, I found out that the journalist José Ribargorda dedicated a whole chapter to this establishment in his book De las Cosas del Comer, in which he describes the churros as a simple luxury, elegant and majestic. Now, as you're walking around, you might have noticed the remnants of the old Moorish castle fortress. It seems that it dates back to the 6th century and that there are many legends associated with it, including rumors of secret and underground passages, as well as connecting the ancient fortress with the sea. Talking about important historic buildings, the spiritual heart of Marbella is a 400-year-old church called Iglesia de la Encarnación, translating to Church of the Incarnation. It has been a center of religious activities since its foundation in 1618 and draws people's attention for its striking Baroque design and Rococo-style doorway. It seems it is a second edition of a church located on the same spot. The first replaced a mosque decommissioned by Ferdinand II of Aragon. Admission to the church is free, so don't forget to visit and admire its beauty. After exploring the old town, in case you're interested in walking a little bit in the shade in a lush park, then right behind you, you will find the Arroyo de las Represa Park. It has a beautiful pond where you can feed the ducks, but most interestingly, it is also home to the fascinating Bonsai Museum founded in 1992 by Michel Angel Garcia, which houses some of the finest collection of bonsai in the region. When talking about parks though, the most beautiful one has definitely got to be the Alameda Park, situated at the heart of the city. It was so surprising how within split seconds you can get from the bustling street to this peaceful garden oasis. Check out its beautiful fountain, variety of plant species from all over the world by the way, and of course its lovely painted ceramic tile seats. Right next to this natural paradise, we stumbled upon a bakery, La Canasta, that I highly recommend. It is the perfect spot to unwind, eat some delicious pastries, and take in the ambience. What surprised me was that it had such a huge variety of treats, especially baked goods, to choose from and at such affordable prices. Definitely worth it. Now, if you're a Dali fan, you can expect a huge surprise waiting around the corner. On the Avenida del Mar, which is a modern urban square just a few steps away, you will see a collection that brings together 10 sculptures designed by Salvador Dali and cast in bronze by Bonvincini in Verona. Isn't it crazy to think that you have the opportunity to surround yourself by the works of a world-renowned artist on par with any museum collection on the street for free? As you walk down exploring the statues, you will finally get to the Paseo Marítimo, the seaside promenade that links Marbella city to Puerto Banus and overlooks beautiful views to both Gibraltar as well as the African continent. Walk past the lively cafes and restaurants, indulge yourself in some ice cream, and take a nice stroll with the evening breeze in your hair. If you really want to experience Marbella the local way and are a seafood lover, then stop by one of the restaurants and ask for an espeto, which refers to 6 fresh sardines skewered and cooked over a pit of coal, seasoned with just olive oil and sea salt. This is one of the most authentic dishes of the Malaga region. Now, there is no way that you can speak about Marbella and not mention that it's a beach lover's paradise. There are a staggering 23 beaches along its 27-kilometer coastline, home to some of the best beaches on the Costa del Sol. Did you know that over the years, Marbella's beaches have been awarded the most blue flags in Andalusia for their cleanliness, quality, and preservation of the natural surroundings? One of the things that people love to do here are water sports. Try out jet boating, windsurfing, sailing, paddle boating, or if you're feeling especially adventurous, how about the unique trending sport called flyboarding? A company I recommend is Red Fly Marbella, created in 2015 and run by a friendly French couple. After such a fun but exhausting day, if you want to just have a drink and eat some local Spanish tapas, then head to Bar Guerola. They are not only mentioned in the list of top 10 bars in Marbella by Culture Trip, but we were recommended this place by a local while walking along the old town. You will not only love the homemade tapas, but also how artistic and funky the decorations are. I also wanted to include a couple of extra suggestions that I have for places I could not visit but perhaps would interest you during your trip. First up, the Bellevue Rooftop Bar, which is the perfect place for a few drinks, a snack, and great music while watching a spectacular sunset. Secondly, to suggest you to try out some golfing, as it's known for its amazing golf courses that attract people from all over the world. Next up, Puerto Banus, which, as I had mentioned, is the best place to party and indulge yourself in the luxurious lifestyle. In addition, the unique Museum of Spanish Contemporary Engraving, which was the first of its type in Spain and exhibits works by world-class painters. You may also be interested in checking out the Roman villa of Rio Verde, dating back to the 1st century, found 5 kilometers away from Marbella. And last but not least, for nature lovers, the possibility to hike up the La Concha mountain, which takes around 3 hours total. If you enjoyed this video and want more travel inspiration, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to stay tuned for new videos coming up every week. Until next time, guys!